You guys remember Super Frogger? It was, they didn't make as many copies as Frogger, but here's the thing, you would always win. Hey, welcome to another Mad Hatter review. Happy 4th of July if you celebrate 4th of July, or if you don't, happy, I don't know, Tuesday or whatever. Turtle Tuesday. Hey, Turtle Tuesday, I'm going to review this gigantic Colossus of the swamp, giant Napoleon. I know I'm late on this review, but I fell behind on vacation. Now I'm just kind of catching up. This will be a quick one because it's a big figure and I think it only comes with a few things here. So, Napoleon, gigantic Napoleon from the episode where he turns all gigantic here. Bebop and Rocksteady. You could already tell that they're planning on vacation Bebop and Rocksteady. Bebop and Rocksteady feels like the thing to make variants of because I think they do so well. So I can already guess that one's coming. Although I also want that vacation Florida shredder. I've always wanted that. I think that's the perfect shredder variant. Anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about this guy, giant Napoleon. I love this already just because it's a big, giant frog guy, and I will be comparing him with that Battletoad. So maybe it's actually fine that I'm reviewing this late. But anyway, here's the side right here, and then here is the other side right here, and here's the back, and you got Vacation Rocksteady, and then you get him with the alternate face, and you can see how giant he is. I want to put him next to Chrome Dome and see if he's actually the largest of these NECA figures. I think he might be, but here's the window box right here in all his giganticness, and yeah, always fun to review just a big giant figure. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll see you there. Hello, welcome back. All right, I love this guy. You know what? I'm a sucker for just a big giant hulking in the back character, okay? I can't help it. I love the Hulk. I love, suddenly I can't think of any others. But this one is gonna look great on the shelf, okay? He's an eye catcher. It's not just his size. His sculpt is awesome. Speaking of sculpt, the sculpt on this thing is, NECA keeps knocking it out of the park with the sculpt. What can I say? I love the face. I love how the eyes are kind of like set in these like grooves that are under the eyebrow. I love this angry face. I'll show you the other face in a second here. The proportions are great. He looks like he's just ripping right out of that shirt, out of those pants right there. I mean, they are stretching pretty well, but they're barely hanging on. He's got this, I guess this medallion. I don't know what it stands for. Number 1 hulking frog. I don't know. And here's the back of him right here. You can just see. Does not skip back day, does not skip butt day, does not skip calves days. He's at the gym for every one of these days. And then he's got these bracelets here and everything. In terms of paint, the paint looks pretty good. I spy, with my little eye, just a little bit of paint bleed, which I don't love on that bracelet right there, if you can see it. It happens to me with NECA. There's always something that's bleeding, okay? It is what it is. The paint that they use, other than that QC issue, is really, really good. You got the dark green, and then you got the cell shading back here. You can see the cell shading on the arms. It's subtle, so I'm fine with that. And on the legs here too, and on the purple pants, you can see you got the light purple and then the dark purple right there. Of all the warts on there, and yeah, it's a fun figure. Okay, this is a big giant Napoleon. This is another indication of that the line is doing well because you get big giant niche characters. Napoleon is already a somewhat niche character, then you get a big giant version of that niche character, and then you keep going down the rabbit hole. In terms of articulation, you can look up somewhat, looks down a lot better. Now this mouth has a jaw that articulates, as you can see. You can have it closed teeth, and then you can have it open growl. The shoulders that go up that much, you do get a bicep swivel, of course. The elbows go about that much. Oh, some more fun paint. Is that some more paint scuffing? Oh, great. Ugh, fucking paint issues all over this thing. Swivel on the wrists. You got a hinge right there. Chest swivel right here, and you can go all the way around, so that's nice. There's also a waist one too, so that's pretty cool. Thighs, they go out that much. Thighs can also turn right here. These can go about that much. You can have them jumping out like the Hulk. Hinge on the ankle, which is pretty good, and then you get a rock too. This guy's a lot of fun. I just noticed his belly button there. That's kind of cool. So this almost makes me want to like get like 4 of them and just paint them all the frog colors, but that would be wild, right? That would be nuts. Nobody would do that. There's got to be somebody who's doing that. If you are, send me a picture because I would love to see that. These are pretty readily available. This was $50, I think. I forgot to mention that, which is, I don't know, is this worth 50? I feel like he should be like 40. Yeah, 50's high. But anyway, let's go through the accessories real quick. You get two palm hands right here, and then he has the fists that are already on him, and then you have two looks like gun hands or grabby hands, I guess if you want to call them. You get this cool gun. I think the official name is this is called a Zibble Zabble. All right, just kidding. I don't know any names of weapons. I just suck at that. It's got this cool little area where it's got like green ooze in there, which is kind of neat. And yeah, it's got some nice paint, as all the NECA weapons do. Here is the alternate head. This head is pretty cool too. I wasn't thinking that I would ever use it, but it is kind of neat. I love a big guy that kind of has that like friend, you know, kind of expression. And I don't know, maybe I go with this. I have not decided yet, but it is a nice option to have. And then you get two heads for your other punk frogs, okay? You get the regular Napoleon standard head. Now remember, these all the punk frogs have different tones of green, and so this is the only one that will fit with this, so it's got to be the Napoleon head, as you can see. So you can pop this one off and put this one on, which I will do only because like all my punk frogs have a variation of this kind of head, and I would like to make them a little different. And you have this Genghis head, which looks really cool. He's got the open mouth with the tongue. I can't tell if he's scared or excited, but I don't care. I love it. So this is going to go on him as well because, again, I'm all about creating just some nice variation on the punk frogs, on anything. That's why I like just expression packs in general. I know somebody was talking about maybe making... NECA making TMNT season 1 faces, because you know how in the season 1 they had different faces. I would love that. I'm all for new expressions just to create just a little bit of a variation. I think I already said that, but yeah. Here's him next to Chrome Dome. I was wrong. Okay, Chrome Dome is he's a good head taller, so he is certainly the tallest of the NECA TMNT line. Although Napoleon looks like he's stockier, so it is what it is. But the sizing fits, okay? And it might be too tall getting to Chrome Dome level. I feel like Chrome Dome should be the tallest guy. And here's him next to the NECA Leonardo and the new April. Here's Colossal Napoleon next to the Zitz Battle Frogs by Premium DNA. And this height works as well. Looks like some frog boys about to start some shit. There is Napoleon, Colossal Napoleon next to his brothers. Well, I guess it doesn't make that much sense that he's next to the little version of Napoleon, but just look at that like a before and after piece. Anyway, I love this figure, okay? I'm a big fan of just a big, giant, hulking character in the back, and this is no exception. I kind of want another one, not because I like the paint scuffing, but just because this guy is so cool. I don't know why I do that. My mind goes, get a second one, even though it's just like, I'm not like a mint in box or an in-box collector, but it is what it is. I guess it just means that I'm just in love with these figures. And yeah, if you want this, I think he's pretty readily available in Target. Most Targets I've seen have had him and Bugman. I still have to do a Bugman review. But that is all I got. Let me know what you guys think about the Colossal Napoleon figure. And that is it. Happy holidays, happy Tuesday, happy whatever. Comment, subscribe, drop me a like. See you next time. Bye-bye.